Alright, here she comes. Bring it on home, baby. Oh. Well, yeah, Nate, I actually felt really bad having to leave it off the top 5 list, but it's just one of those games I never played as a kid. I didn't discover it until I was an adult, so...
So then why not just do a review of Mighty Final Fight?
Well, that sounds fun and everything, but that's been done by at least 24 other YouTubers by now.
Well, you could always put your own twist.
What do I look like, Chubby Checker?
Who?
Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer.
I'd rather not.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You positive?
Yes.
There's no change in your mind then?
Would you please just do the bloody review?
Okay, cool. So, a lot of you folks are already more than familiar with Final Fight on the Super Nintendo. It was a pretty well-received launch title that captivated the hearts of many gamers and beat-em-up fans alike. But a lesser-known version of the game was ported to the NES in glorious 8-bit fashion. Mighty Final Fight. One thing I'd like to note right off the bat is the fact that you get all 3 characters from the arcade version of the game. Awesome. Now, Cody is the most well-rounded character, with his fairly swift attacks that deal a decent amount of damage. The first time I ever completed this game was with this character, and he did quite nicely. Guy is by far the fastest character in the game, and his rapid-fire punches allow you to penetrate the most stern of defenses. His hits won't deal a whole lot of damage, so it might take an extra few seconds to take down some of the bad guys, but he's definitely one to pick if you want to breeze through the game. Now, Hagar's the man to pick if you want a little bit of additional challenge. His attacks are definitely the strongest, but his movement is a little bit sluggish. You might find yourself getting your butt handed to you by the quicker bosses. When it all comes down to it though, I find Hagar to be the most fun to use, but that's just my opinion. An interesting little tidbit I'd like to add about this game is the fact that they kept the characters of Roxy and Poison, which were controversial in the Super Nintendo version. Their sprites were changed due to the fact that they were women, or at least look like women, and there's been some debate whether or not Poison is transgender or not. Anyway, I guess in this case it's okay to brutalize a transgender woman as long as she's cute enough? I don't get it. Though Mighty Final Fight is graphically inferior to its 16-bit counterpart, it actually makes up for some of that game's shortcomings. Now, only if I could get a 2-player mode, I might deem this perfect. It's a great game and one of the best beat-em-ups on the console. I highly recommend it, though good luck finding a physical copy for a decent price, because right now in retail stores and on eBay, this fetches some major moolah. So you might want to consider one of the alternatives like an emulator or something. Anyway, it's definitely worth playing, and if you haven't played it, you should. You guys, friggin' amazing. Thanks once again for watching. Oh, and before I forget, go check out my appearances on OddPod and Revisited. There's links in the description. Till next time, take care.